Ramu was born into a poor farming family in a small village. His education was short-lived. He had to drop out after third grade due to financial hardship. Since then he worked full-time with his father in the fields. Everyone in the village knew Ramu. He wasn't rich or educated, but he was known for his honesty, hard work, and humble nature. Still, people often said, "He's just a laborer's son. What can he even achieve?" But Ramu had a different dream. Every morning before the sun rose, he'd start his work. Sometimes in the fields, sometimes carrying wood, sometimes doing construction. He never refused work, never complained. He had a vision: to someday have his own shop, his own business, and a life where he could provide more for his family than just 2 meals a day. One monsoon season, a road construction project started near the village. A wealthy businessman from the city, Mr. Mrinal Chowdhury, was overseeing it. He was not just a businessman, he was a visionary who could read people like open books. Many from the village joined the labor team. Ramu was one of them. Every day Ramu carried sand, mixed cement, hauled stones. But more than that, he helped others without being asked. He did his work with such quiet determination that it caught Mrinal's eye. One evening, Mrinal noticed Ramu still working, long after others had left. Curious, he walked up and asked, "Why are you still working, son?" "Some things are left unfinished, sir. They need to be ready by morning." "What's your name?" "Ramu, sir." "Do you go to school?" "I used to. But poverty taught me more than books." Mrinal smiled and walked away, but he had made a decision. He saw something in Ramu most others missed. The next day Mrinal called Ramu aside. "I'm opening a new warehouse. I need someone responsible to help manage it. Would you be willing?" Ramu hesitated. He had never worked in an office. But his eyes lit up and he said, "I may not know much now, sir. But I'll learn. I'll give my best." That's all Mrinal needed to hear. From the very next day Ramu started his new journey. At first, everything was alien to him. Inventory logs, receipts, phone calls, dealing with delivery trucks. But he never gave up. He cleaned the place himself, read old files to learn, asked the office manager questions without shame. In 6 months he became so efficient that he could recall stock levels, delivery schedules, and client names without looking at any papers. One day a disaster struck. A major client was about to cancel their deal because their order hadn't been delivered on time. The warehouse manager was on leave and chaos broke out in the office. Mrinal turned to Ramu. "Can you handle this tonight?" Ramu, with calm confidence, nodded. "I'll try my best, sir." In just 3 hours he loaded the goods, arranged transportation, called the drivers, prepared all documents, and ensured the truck left by midnight. The next morning the client received the delivery and was deeply impressed. The deal was saved. That evening Mrinal gathered everyone and said, "This boy saved our business today. From this day, Ramu is the operations manager of our company." Applause broke out. Ramu's eyes welled up. That moment was the reward for years of unnoticed labor. Years passed. Ramu continued to grow, not just professionally but personally. He moved to a flat in the city but never forgot his roots. He returned to his village and built a school for underprivileged children. Free education because he knew how painful it is to leave school behind for poverty. Even today he wakes up before dawn. He now attends meetings, manages a team, signs deals, but his core hasn't changed. Those who once said, "He won't achieve anything," now say, "Ramu is an inspiration to us all." His life became a story shared in newspapers and speeches. Not because he was born special, but because he chose to stay ready when the opportunity knocked. Opportunities never wait. They come and go quickly. But only those who are prepared, who are patient, and who keep working quietly in the shadows. They're the ones who seize it. Ramu had no degree, no wealth, no connections. But he had honesty, hard work, and a deep respect for time. That's what built his empire. Life doesn't always give second chances. When opportunity knocks, don't ask if you're ready. Just open the door and walk through. 'Cause opportunities don't wait.